How many times you have manifested something but weren't able to keep up with the manifestation or harden the manifestation into fact? It can happen many, many times. And in this video, I want to show you guys how I kept my manifestation still alive and they are still here nowadays. And therefore, I want to share with you guys my manifestation routine that is fast, easy, and effortless so you can use it as well to harden into fact your manifestation or simply to make manifestation a lot easier. So for those of you guys who are new, my name is Nea. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, we talk about law of assumption, attraction, call it however you want. For me, it's the same freaking law, quantum physics, esotericism, witchcraft, and so much more. On Patreon, I do make extra videos for all of you to have in order to have more knowledge, more information, challenges, and DM coachings are listed down below, as well as my e-courses. Now, let's get to the core of this video. This is a very fun, light-hearted video, but actually, before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. Aura is an amazing app that I recently found out that helped me tremendously in my manifestation journey. The reason why Aura helped me so much in my manifestation journey is because it's a variety of things that you can find in that app. In fact, it even has won one of the best app awards, I believe, in 2017. And this app is made by professionals, by coaches, by therapists that you can also consult and find within the app. And think about Aura like a Spotify for spirituality. You find music that has no lyrics with binaural beats that can help you out manifest or can help you out with your sleep, with sleeping better, because I'm a firm believer that actually frequency and binaural beats work. But not only that, you can find meditations, you can find hypnosis, which I really like hypnosis to stop smoking or hypnosis for self-love. You can even find prayers to manifest miracle, which in my opinion was the best thing I found, because to me prayers are very similar to affirmation. So the way I use Aura is I usually fall to bed with one of their frequency and songs. Again, think about Spotify. You have a selection of songs depending on the theme, the genre that you want to go for. And actually, before you start the app, you have to fill a questionnaire so the app will be tailor-made for you. In my case, I put sleep, I put consciousness, meaning like I wanted to know more, so I listened to CBT content, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, because I really fascinated by psychology. And then what I do, I use it for sleeping, and I use it for sleeping and for manifestation. So I use the music when I'm falling to bed and I'm doing my imaginative act. And I also use the music in the app for daydreaming or visualizing. And then what I do for the rest of the day, I actually listen more than music. I listen to the prayers that are provided in the app for manifestation or for well-being in general. And I also listen, like I said, to CBT content because I'm very interested and I find it super fascinating for me to educate myself about cognitive behavioral therapy, because these are things that I can also use for my clients to help them out on their journey as a manifestation coach, really. So check this app out. It is amazing. I'm positive that if you're going to try it, you're going to find yourself really good with it, because it is tailor-made for well-being and, in my opinion, also for manifestation. And if you're going to use the link that I provided down below, both in the description box and in the pinned comment, only for my followers, the first 500 people are going to get a free trial of Aura, and after the end of the free trial, you're going to have access to 25% off discount. So I believe it's totally worth it. Even if you're looking for a life coach or a therapist, you can find it within the app, which I also consider perhaps trying. Now, I use the app so much for, the music and the educational content and the prayers, but definitely I want to explore that as well. and I invite you to do that. So again, check the link down below to have for the first 500 people to have not only the free trial, but after that 25% off. And thank you so much to Laura for sponsoring this video. Okay, you guys, so let's talk about now how to harden the manifestation again, because I made already a video similar to this, but today I want to talk about my personal experience, how I hardened my manifestation into fact, and how I keep them in terms of my routine, my morning routine, day-to-day routine of manifestation. Now, why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video because when you manifest what you want, of course, you are not going to keep imagining the event, because the event has already happened. Whether it is being with your SP, with the love of your life, whether it is earning a particular amount of money or a career, once you have it, you have it. However, sometimes what could happen, and it did happen to me, is that you almost go, and I don't know why exactly, probably it has to do with our brain or just with our patterns in general, but sometimes I noticed that I went to self-sabotaging mode, and I saw many people doing this unconsciously, where you get what you want, right? Maybe your SP has come back, or maybe you get the money, or maybe it's something that you actually really care about and you want it to continue for the long term. Then what happens, you start thinking, oh my God, everything is looking too good. This is too good to be true. How is it possible that I get it so fast? How is it possible that I got it so easy? I had this issue a lot where I was like, how is it possible that it's so easy for me to manifest? And so what I did, in order to keep my mental diet in check, keep the affirmation, and keep the state of consciousness of the person that has this thing for the long term, I created a routine for myself to maintain the manifestation. So that is the reason. And the routine is easy, really. It's really, really simple. So what I do in the morning, like I said, I wake up, I usually put some music on and I relaxed, or again, help me out with this, but you can choose whatever music you want. I really like frequencies, because I made a video about frequency, and maybe this is just an assumption, but I do believe that they work. I even use frequency when I'm in pain or when I have to heal myself. I think music has vibration, of course, and vibration do affect our reality and our body. So I do that, and I take my coffee, I sit down on my couch, and after that, rather than thinking immediately about the problems of the day, the videos that I have to do, whatever it is, I sit for even 10 seconds sometimes, where I'm just focusing on what I have and focusing on maybe if I'm anxious about something, I feel grateful about what I have. Sometimes when I was in the process of manifesting, I used to script. So I used to script things that I was grateful for, and I used to mix, like, I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for my pets, I'm grateful for my friend, and I'm also grateful for my boyfriend that I didn't have at the time. Now, obviously, because he's here, I just say I'm grateful for my boyfriend. So I say the same thing practically, because for me, I was manifesting it, and now I'm grateful because I have him. I'm with him. You understand? So I give some very fast acts of gratitude, and let's say that, for instance, my mind is going to a bit of a momentum where I feel anxious about something, or I feel negative about something, because I'm still human, I'm not perfect. I try to snap back as soon as possible from that state within the morning, and I try to say, no, I'm focused on the solution. And sometimes what I even do, I admit defeat. So I consider the possibility of failure, or the possibility of where fear is leading me to. I see it in my mind, I go through it, and I say to myself, listen, even if this happened, I will be focused on the solution. I will keep being positive, and I know everything is going to be all right, because my world takes care of me. And then I discard the negative situation, and I say, but I know that I create my own reality. Therefore, I know my thoughts are powerful. Therefore, I know I'm fine. Therefore, I know this is gonna go my way. And it's almost like I set good intentions for the day. And to finish the intentions of the morning while I'm having my breakfast, I also say, today is gonna be an amazing day, full of opportunities. And this is a practice that I got for so long, you guys. I started doing this very routine back like 3 years ago, especially the one where I say today is gonna be an amazing day, full of opportunities. And guys, this was a game changer for me, because not only gratitude put me on a high vibrational frequency. I know that many of you guys on the law of assumption, you don't care about frequency, but I do believe in this stuff. And I really do believe that if we keep our mind healthy, quite generally positive, not forced positivity whatsoever. I do get negative or anxious sometimes, we're human, but I don't mingle over there too much. I don't try at least not to spiral. I do my best every day. I keep repeating to myself, no, I'm doing my best. My world takes care of me. I'm so grateful because I have this. Sure, things can go bad, but I'm creating my own reality. So why would they go bad? I talk to myself. I do all this inner conversation to be my own best friend, to suit myself, and especially to reinforce the core belief system in a positive world and in the law, which is essentially affirming. What is it? I'm thinking those thoughts. So sometimes I say them out loud, sometimes I script them, but at the end of the day, this is affirmation. The only difference is that perhaps I don't affirm like a sentence, but I do more of an inner conversations in my mind, which Neville Goddard used to talk about, doing inner conversation when you are waking up in the morning, because that's, I think, a very powerful time, and as well as you go to bed. So doing it in the morning for me, again, was a game changer, because what I noticed is that setting those intentions of gratitude within the morning not only made me feel better, generally speaking, within my body, within my mind, but then I noticed that during the day, really opportunities were showing up. When I was saying today is going to be an amazing day, problems started to fade a lot more. And when problems started to arise, they were quickly managed compared to when I wasn't doing this. And then, obviously, when I was manifesting something specific, whether it is YouTube, money, or when I was manifesting my boyfriend at the time, I noticed that because I had this morning routine, I had this sort of practice going on. Once my manifestation came about, I had to reaffirm them a little bit more. So for instance, the example of the money, I earned 50 grand a month. I earned 50 grand a month. It happened for 1 month. I kept affirming. It happened for 2 months. I kept affirming. At the third month, I didn't affirm anymore. I just kept the routine. And I noticed it never reverted back. It only reverted back 1 month and then another month, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm making like zero. It was just a tiny bit less, and I was super okay with it. And when I got anxious, I just kept reaffirming, and then it reverted back very easily to where it was. So I think, to be honest, this is the fastest, easiest, and effortless way to maintain your manifestation, to adopt a technique or a routine that makes you feel good. And always remember, another thing that I do, I apologize, I was forgetting. What I also do in order to train my focus and keep my awareness on point when it comes down to my mental diet, and this I explained on my Patreon, where I explain you guys how to meditate without doing meditation. When I noticed that during the day my mind is anxious or is going a little bit too much within the inner world, I mean not imagination, but like you're lost, you don't feel your body anymore, you're like in a drowsy state, you're thinking about stupid stuff, or you're getting generally worried. What I do when I notice myself doing that, I snap back and I ask myself, where am I? What am I thinking? And I'm aware. I always snap back and I'm like, Naya, you're aware. Where are you right now? What is your present moment? What are you thinking? Why are you thinking this? And if you don't like it, change it. And for me, snapping back and waking myself up during the day with awareness has helped me tremendously, creating positive thoughts that feel natural, and obviously not only manifesting, but keeping the manifestation alive. So I don't allow my thoughts to, go wild or slippery too much. I'm pretty much aware of what I'm thinking, and I'm constantly paying attention to where my thoughts is going, and I refocus when it's needed. Now, obviously, this is a practice. These are routines that help me very much, and I hope they will help you too. And nobody's perfect. Sometimes I do sleep. I talked about it yesterday on my Patreon. I did manifest something bad because I kept thinking about it, but then I revised it on spot and everything was good. So, it's okay. It's okay to do mistakes. We are all here for improving. We are all learning how to keep those manifestation and how to keep them for the long term. You are going to find your own personal ways, but I just want you to know that there is a way to keep them. You don't have to stress out about this is too good to be true. And like Florence Scovel used to say, nothing is too good to be true. You truly can have it all, and you can truly live on those higher life tracks that will just provide you with a beautiful life, and the opportunities for what you want will just show up without you putting effort. This is true, this is real, and I'm gonna make another video of why this is true, why this is real, and why imagination is God, like Neville Goddard used to say, because there is an actual reason why there is, but obviously I will talk about it in another video. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to learn fast, effortless, and easy manifestation, where I really want you guys not to book a single coaching ever again in your life, to be so happy with your lives that you have carved your own formula, you are free, and so we could better the world all together. I really mean it, okay? Yet again, remember to check also Aura out. The first 500 people will have a free trial and 25, oh my god, my English, percent off with my special link. Check it down below in the info box, and my courses are down below. All of my jazz is down below, and I'll see you very soon on Patreon and on this channel. I love you guys. Bye.